All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog Saturday edition. And yeah, what a momentous episode this is. We are, unless something goes dramatically wrong, about to hit a four-digit streak. Um, and not only that, but we are on a tear on the 1 hour challenge. Um, and I don't want to jinx anything, of course. And I don't think I would because, to be honest, like I've gotten this this close so many times that it doesn't really feel like I'm on the cusp here. Saturdays can easily, take 17 minutes. And if that were to happen, that sort of cuts out any hope of the Sunday. So really, the pressure is still very much on for this puzzle. We really ideally would get about a 10-minute something solve to give us a real shot at the Sunday. This 13-minute, 41-second time is such an anomaly that it really screws up the sense of scale of the difficulty of this challenge. Um, but yeah, um, I tried to do everything I could to set myself up for success. In the prior episode, that was last night. Didn't want to push my luck and go into the Saturday while I was sleepy, even though I did so well on the Friday. Trying to perfectly caffeinate myself, perfectly hydrate myself as well. But yeah, there's only so much you can do. Don't recognize the constructor name. Might be a new constructor debut. Let's get started. Okay, fancy. So cool, maybe? M warms up. Load, maybe S. Garment. Could be a sorry. Races. Forbes. Nocturnal. Maybe hoops. Serviette. I might have spelled that wrong. Woodward. Woodard. Don't know that one. Icy. Greeting. Maybe a dap. Pack in. Corpus. It could be ballers. Pile in. NBC maybe. Groups of reps. A group of reps that re summertime top. UC campus. UC Davis. Could be Etna. Gift of the Magi. Tower. Braided rope. The ing. Giant bird. Maybe er ending. Root. En passant. Per. ESP. Could be. Words. Maybe closed. Channel inserts. Spanakopita. Arses. Clubs, I guess. Channel. Capone. Paragon. Okay, let's go over here. A phase. Requesting simpler terms. Fending off. Something-ometer. Maybe not be clubs. Tower. Headometer. Word of mouth. Probably S here. Corpus Christi. CBS. Sweetie. Retry. Drag. Okay. Minaret. That's what it is. It helps. Per. Okay. This one's really weird. Okay. Sorry, it could be wrong for sure. Hem and haw. There we go. During, amidst. Slide. Water slide. Thaws. Fling. Toss. Ooh la la. Could be Alice. Soothes. Sleeve. Sleeveless tea. Something like that. Serve. That could be wrong. Street. Something. Hell. Eric. Carl. Cleary's something. Court name. Serena Williams. I know stevedore is a thing. Helva. Anti-rust. Softens. Alf, Alfie. Uh, get it. Suvi. Get me. Street team. Alfie. Something's weird there. Sleeveless tee. Tragic com. Tragic comic. Um. Irons. Stents. Compt, I think. Epitome. Something Perone. Hadrometer. Hmm. Maybe finite. La Brea. Get me. Drag out to a party. Simpler terms. Simpler terms. Haggler. This could be wrong. Um, per. Riata, maybe? Re. Um, lens caps. Simpler terms. Layman. Bellamy. ESP. Gabber. Uh, uh, rear end. Okay. sleeveless tee, Riato, Serviette, Alf, Alfie, um, Street Team, Rialta, Serviettes, Spanakopita, Fending Off, Phase, oh, this Epitome, Nest, I'm gonna reletter this one real quick. I think it's Nest though. Stints, Softens, Alpha seems wrong. Christie, Helva, Comic, Evita Perone, Dansko could be wrong. Hispanic Cup. Let's go, okay. Hold it back. Oh my goodness. All right, not the exact time I was looking for, but it leaves us a shot, and that's all you need. You just need enough shots. Um, so here we are. That's about the most I've ever been left with, I think. It's not as much as I want, but it's what I have, and it's enough. Um, Whew. Okay. Yeah, let's recap this. Yeah, I feel like I pulled a lot of things out of my brain. I think what did I have? I had something wrong here that was screwing me up for a while. But yeah, yeah, my spelling kind of screwed me here, but getting all of those letters early was pretty big. Hydrometer, I definitely could have gotten that faster and seen layman. This was a pretty tricky clue. Um, Sleeveless tee was pretty ugly as in terms of fill. Like nobody really says tee on its own like that unless it's in t-shirt. It's really Tee. And Alfra. That does not look like a name, so that definitely screwed me a bit. But getting Serviette helped a lot. There's a lot of junk in here, to be honest. Like Steve. I know this is stevedore, is like the person that's loading ships on a dock. So that I was able to pull out of my brain, but that's kind of BS to be honest. Series E is kind of BS. Dansko is kind of BS. Um, Compta, it's really a Slumdog Millionaire situation. There's a bakery right near my apartment that sells sandwiches, and the cheese that they add optionally is Compt cheese. So that was in my brain, but without that, I don't think it would have been. Pang is kind of BS. Um, yeah, and a Gabber. Um, yeah, this one, it's a bit on me. I was reading it as drag out to a party, so someone that like doesn't want to go to the party. Um, Also, I didn't read this clue for a while. This was a gimme that I just didn't have in there. So there were definitely things that I could have done better, but I'm overall pretty happy with my performance. I think this was a hard puzzle. And I think you know, for every mistake I made, I think there was another good play in there. You know, like being pretty aggressive with putting ER here. Um, stuff like that. Spotting ESP early, even though I did back out on it. But yeah, I enjoyed the struggle. I wish I was able to save a little bit more time here, but you know, like I said, it was I did leave myself enough. I didn't completely screw myself here. And if you think about the alternate world where I just sort of got 10 minutes on these, um, I would be pretty happy with that. So, whew, in terms of rating, I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. Um, that might be overrating it given the amount of BS in there, but yeah. And here we go, the 1,000 streak. Nice to see that officially. Pretty crazy. You know, I think my longest streak before this was like 50 days or something, but once you hit a certain threshold, like, the probability of you not solving a particular puzzle goes down dramatically as time goes on. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.